As one of the most tourist-friendly countries in Africa, Namibia continues to amaze travelers with its sprawling landscape and stunning natural attractions. It's home to the world's oldest desert, although the steep canyons, sandy coastlines, and rocky mountain ranges also add to the country's diverse geography. Namibia is also known for its abundance of wildlife. In this video, we explore the best attractions and things to do in Namibia. We've collected a list of the top attractions and things to do in Namibia, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Sossusvlei. Home to some of the largest sand dunes in the world, Sossusvlei is a must-see for those traveling to Namibia. The area is dotted with gigantic orange and red hills, some of which are over 1,200 feet high. Come in the early morning and hike up Dune 45, a 5 million-year-old dune with jaw-dropping views of the entire area. The hike up the spine of the dune takes 30 minutes, but the exhilarating run back down makes the entire trek worth it. Number 2, Fish River Canyon. The massive crevices and steep ravines of Fish River Canyon are breathtaking, to say the least. As the largest canyon in all of Africa, it stretches towards the horizon as far as the eye can see. If you come during the rainy season, you might be able to catch a glimpse of the Fish River snaking its way around the bottom of the canyon. Otherwise, the landscape is mostly bare and full of dry stones and desert-like plants. Experienced hikers can embark on the 5-day journey through the canyon, although the views can also be admired from the public viewpoints. Number 3, Etosha National Park. No trip to Namibia would be complete without a wildlife safari through Etosha National Park. Here, you'll be able to get up close and personal with some of the world's most fascinating animals, like lions, giraffes, elephants, and antelopes. You can join a safari tour or rent a 4x4 and venture through the park on your own. At the heart of the park is the Etosha Salt Pan, which covers almost 1/4 of the entire park. Although it can be dried up for the majority of the year, you'll still be able to see animals congregating around the watering holes for a drink. Number 4, Walvis Bay Lagoon. The industrial city surrounding the Walvis Bay Lagoon may not be the most beautiful area in Namibia. However, journey towards the coast, and you'll encounter one of the most diverse habitats for wetland birds and creatures. The lagoon is most notably known for its large colony of South African flamingos. You'll find hundreds of them basking in the sun or feeding in the shallow waters. You can also visit the sprawling salt pans located south of the lagoon. It's one of the few places in the country where you'll find pink lakes. Number 5, Spitzkoppe. The steep granite peaks in red, dust-covered ground of the Spitzkoppe may make you feel as if you've stepped foot on Mars. In reality, the Spitzkoppe Mountains are actually located in the heart of the Namib Desert between Usakos and Swakopmund. It's one of the best destinations in Namibia for hiking and rock climbing. Due to the difficulty of the terrain, only 600 people have successfully reached the top of the Spitzkoppe peaks. Number 6, Deadvlei. Many people visit Sossusvlei and stop once they get to the dunes. But if you continue driving, you'll end up at Deadvlei, which is easily one of the most photogenic places in Namibia. Here, you'll find hundreds of black trees that died 600 to 700 years ago and have dried up from the lack of water. The dark hue of the trees is juxtaposed against the white clay ground and the bright orange dunes in the background. Although the trees are long gone, the wood does not decompose or petrify because the soil is too dry. Number 7, Epupa Falls. Nestled on the border between Namibia and Angola, Epupa Falls is one of the largest waterfalls in the country. The name translates to falling water, which is evident by the streams of cascading water that runs off the Kunene River. The surrounding fig trees and makalani palms add to the serene natural beauty of the area. There are several different falls and drops, with the largest being over 120 feet. It's important to take extra precautions before jumping into the refreshing waters. Epupa Falls is also known for being a crocodile habitat. Number 8. Skeleton Coast National Park. The fog-covered shores and sprawling desert landscape make Skeleton Coast National Park one of the most fascinating places to visit in Namibia. Many people believe the park gets its name from the deserted scraps of ship parts strewn across the beach. However, it was most likely named Skeleton Coast after settlers found decaying bones of stranded whales. Dense fogs, mighty storms, and violent surf caused many ships in the past to run aground along the Skeleton Coast, and the desolate coastline has become known as the world's biggest ship graveyard. Number 9. Waterberg. The Waterberg Plateau is an outdoor lover's paradise. Elevated high in the Kalahari Plains, this Table Mountain is one of the most ecologically diverse places in the country. Not only is it home to 200 different types of birds and mammals, but it's also known as a protecting ground for rare and extinct creatures like the black rhinoceros. To make the most of your time at Waterberg, hike to the top of the plateau for spectacular views of the valleys and forests. At last in the list, number 10, Caprivi Strip. The Caprivi Strip is a narrow strip of land between Botswana on the south, Angola and Zambia to the north, and Namibia's Okavango region to the west. The Caprivi is the wettest region in Namibia with its high rainfall and a number of major rivers like the Okavango, Kwando, and Zambezi. The abundance of water sustains a large variety of animals, including a large population of elephants. The wildlife is being protected in 4 reserves. There are no fences, however, so the animals can roam freely across the borders of the neighboring countries. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite attractions and things to do in Namibia? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.